In section 6.4, we're going to look at the slope-intercept form of the equation of a linear function. The slope-intercept form contains the slope and the y-intercept, and the equation is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y, or the vertical intercept. Okay, next question, the next example says the graph of a linear function has a slope of 3/5 and a y-intercept of -4. Write the equation for this function, and then we're going to graph this function. So again, we'll start with the equation y equals mx plus b. Again, m is the slope, b is the y-intercept. So in place of the slope, I'm going to put 3 over 5x, and in place of the y-intercept, I'm going to put -4. So if I wanted to graph this line, one way of doing it is using the slope-intercept equation. Start with the y-intercept of -4. Excuse me, my slope is 3, so I go up 3 and over 5, plot another point, and join those 2 points, and that would be the equation of my line. Okay, in the next example, we're asked to graph the linear function with the equation y equals 1/2 x plus 3. So y equals 1/2 x plus 3. Again, the slope of this line is 1/2, not 1/2 x, just the number in front of x, and the y-intercept is equal to 3. So again, start with the y-intercept, and my rise over run is 1 over 2, so I go up 1 over 2. I can go up 1 and over 2 again if I wanted to, and there would be the line. So again, when the equation is given to me in slope-intercept form, it's very simple to draw the graph. Now we're given a graph and we want to find the equation off of the graph. So again, we are going to look at this formula. So again, we need to find two things. We need the slope and the y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is pretty easy to tell. It's right here. So that y-intercept is -4. So b is going to be -4. So now I need to calculate the slope. So there's a couple ways you can calculate the slope. You could go from this point to this point, or from this point to that point. And if we do that, I'm going down 1, 2, 3, and I'm going over 2. So my slope is going to be -3 over 2x, and my y-intercept is -4. So my equation in this case is -3 over 2x minus 4. Okay, let's take a look at an application question, and it says the student council sponsored a dance. A ticket costs $5 and the cost for the DJ was $300. Write an equation for the profit on the sale of tickets. Okay, well, we're going to figure out the profit based on the sale of tickets. So we're going to put this in function notation. And again, the cost of the tickets is $5 times the number of tickets sold minus the only cost that they have, which is the cost of the DJ. In part B, they want us to find the profit if 123 people bought tickets. So let's figure out the profit if T is 123. So we're just going to multiply 5 times 123. And that is 615 minus 300. So my profit would be $315. In part C, they're asking us, suppose the profit is 350, how many people bought tickets? So I'm putting 350 in for the profit, and it's 5t still minus 300, and now I'm going to solve for t. So I'm going to add the 300 to the other side, and I'm going to get 650 is equal to 5t, and then I'm going to divide both sides by 5, and I would have a value of 130. So 130 tickets would have been sold to have a profit of $350. Question D, could the profit be exactly 146? Okay, well again, I'm going to put 146 in for the profit. Again, I'm going to try to solve for t, so I'm going to add 300 to the other side to get 446. And clearly you can see if I try to divide 446 by 5, I get 89.2. And you can't sell 0.2 of a ticket, so based on the equation we have for our profit, it would be not possible to earn a profit of $146. Okay, that ends our lesson for section 6.4. So there's your assignment. Give them a try, and if you have any questions, you can check the answers on the website.